Demons in front as Wilson puts him in front again, and the bounce over the top of Rosonico, or was it? No, it was Christian. Giles got the courses on there and can't get the ball back. He does now to Robbie Flower, who seemed to have switched flanks and blasted in. That's a goal to Robbie Flower in his comeback game. His first goal, and his teammates and the crowd love it. To recap and see how positively he handled that ball, and he watched the ball onto his foot, kept it low, hard, and I'm sure that could have split a hair between those goalposts.
Melbourne now swinging to attack. The pass, a beauty through Healy's hands though. He's been pushed. Umpires give him the free. A little lucky there, Healy. Free kick might have been there, but he should have held the mark. 10th kick for Healy into the pocket, and that's another strong mark from the Collingwood defender. Kroll not paid. Flower snap. It's a goal. Well, the boos from the Magpie fans nearly drowning out the roars of delight from the Demon supporters. But 2 to Robbie Flower. The scoreboard has the final say, and the difference 23 points.
Yes, play on called by the umpires. 2 or 3 doubtful marking decisions, but you have to hold your marks today, and play on. Flower picked it up. Beautiful left foot snap over his right shoulder to register Melbourne's 6th goal.
Melbourne lead 43 to Collingwood's 20.
As Bradbury from fullback gains some extra meterage, but it's going to come back quickly. Wilson, oh, lovely pass. Bradbury left Flower on his own. Bit of bad luck from Bradbury there. He was caught out of position and he's been punished for it. And Robert Flower will line up for number 3. Study and concentration is the Melbourne skipper. And the result never in doubt. 2 in the turn for Flower, 3 for the match. It's been a great comeback for the Melbourne skipper, and he puts his team 32 points in front.
Yes, we're watching Wilson, beautiful pass. Bradbury being caught out of position, and Flower taking the easiest of chest marks and converting. To me, it looks at this stage that Melbourne just have too much pace in a few areas. Using the ball and running the ball into their forward line much better, even though their forward line on some occasions is crowded, but they just have too much pace for Collingwood at the moment.
Paul Payne. Here's a juggle here for Healy again, delightful at the back, and he runs on. Oh, Wilson's magic today. He's back to his Brownlow medal form. It's not a bad kick to right. Well, Robbie Flower's got him. I thought that someone put a hand on that, but obviously they didn't. This Flower did come from behind. And probably the most popular player at Melbourne in years is running in to kick his 4th goal. And he's kicked his 4th goal. Good effort, Robbie Flower. They really love you down here.
Yes, watching Brian Wilson balking and beating that extra man all the time. Yes, watching the replay. It certainly looked like it may have been a mark, unless the Collingwood man may have had his hand on it, but still effort, control, and certainly 2 goals to Melbourne at the 8-minute mark, stretching their lead a little bit more.
Well, the mark's been shown twice on the electronic scoreboard, and a standing ovation for the mark from the Melbourne crowd as O'Dwyer gets them away.
Increased their scoring margin, 38 it was at the start of the quarter. Williams been an active player on the forward line, and that's just about on the grass, but it's a mark to Robbie Flower. And that would be a top end of the ground to play on a beautiful day. It's like finals weather, of course, and all the Demon supporters are at this end, the Richmond end. Robbie's 9th kick. He's kicked 4 goals. Now it's 5. And certainly one of Melbourne's best. Coupling up with maybe Wilson, and who else? John from Melbourne playing well.
Oh yes, Healy's set the Demons going. Wilson's been magnificent, and Flower with his 5 goals certainly has been a magnificent captain. But to me, that started back probably 30 seconds before that, when the ball was in the goal square. The Collingwood defenders probably should have pushed it through for a point, even though they are that far behind, to give them some breathing space, but they bring it round Barry throw in a quick snap, and Flower capitalises. It was a relayed free kick.
Relayed free kick. Thank you, John. That's his 14th kick. Down to Giles. Melbourne player Robbie Flowers pushed down before the ball was anywhere near 10-15 metres. And the Melbourne most lovable character trots back point-blank range. Collingwood were running hot, by the way, with 4 goals in 5 minutes after the fight involving Brian Taylor. But Robbie Flower has kicked 5 goals. And his accuracy has been there all day. 6 goals to Flower. A top performance in his comeback game after breaking his thumb. Another serious injury amongst the many he suffered in his long career.
Certainly the free kicks are interesting at this stage. Melbourne have received 32 for the game against Collingwood's 23, but Melbourne have received 11 free kicks this quarter.
Not much doubt about that one.
That one he certainly deserved.
Stretch, in fact. Sparks gets it across there to Wilson. It's all over at the MCG. And Melbourne deserved winners. There was a bit to cheer about that last term after it seemed all over at three-quarter time. 59-point leaders then were Melbourne. Collingwood got back to within 33, but the Demons have weathered the storm, and Robbie Flower, a very happy skipper, kicked 6 goals in their 46-point victory. White